Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am going to take the part 7th of the lesson long of freedom written by Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. In life, every man has 10 obligations. Obligation to his family, to his parents, to his wife and children, and he has an obligation to his people, his community, his country. In a civil and human society, each man is able to fulfill those obligations according to his own inclinations and abilities. But in a country like South Africa, it was almost impossible for a man of my birth and color to fulfill both of these obligations. In South Africa, a man of color who attempted to live as a human being was punished and isolated. In South Africa, a man who tried to fulfill his duty to his people was inevitably ripped from his family and his home and was forced to live a life apart. A delight existence of secrecy and rebellion. I did not in the beginning choose to place my people above my family, but in attempting to serve my people, I found that I was prevented from fulfilling my obligations as a son, a brother, a father, and a husband. Dear students, Nelson Mandela was going to describe that in life every man has 10 obligations. Obligations means, dear students, duty. Obligation means duty. 10 means that he has to done each and every person has done both these obligations simultaneously. That means 10 obligations. The first obligation that he has to perform to his family, to his parents, to his wife and children, and the second obligation that he has to perform to his people, his community, his country. But Nelson Mandela was going to say that this was possible only in a civil and human society where every person is allowed to perform both these obligations according to his inclination. Means, dear students, inclination means tendency. Inclination means tendency. According to his inclinations, according to tendencies and abilities. But in a country like South Africa, but this was not possible. This was possible only in a human and civil society where a man can perform both these obligations according to his inclinations and tendencies, dear students. But in a country like South Africa, it was almost impossible. The blacks were not allowed to perform both these obligations, dear students. In South Africa, a man of color who attempted to live as a human being, if a person tried to perform and to live as a human being, tried to perform both these obligations, he was punished, he was put into prison, dear students. In South Africa, a man who tried to fulfill his duty to his people was inevitably ripped from his family, and he was also snatched from his family and his home, and was forced to live a life apart. Apart means, dear students, separate from his family. Separate. A twilight existence of secrecy and twilight means, dear students, faint light. Twilight means faint light existence and secrecy. Faint light. I did not in the beginning choose to place my people above my family. In the beginning, he did not choose to place his people above his family. But in attempting to serve my people, when he attempting to serve his people, he found that he was prevented from fulfilling. Nelson Mandela found that he was stopped. Prevented from means, dear students, stopped from. Prevented from means, dear students, stopped from. Nelson Mandela found that he was stopped from performing his obligations as a son, a brother, a father, and a husband. I was not born with a hunger to be free. I was born free in every way that I could know. I was not born with a hunger to free. He was not born with a hunger. Hunger means, dear students, desire. Here. Hunger means desire. Wish. Desire. And Nelson Mandela said that he was born free. free in every way that he could know, free to run in the fields. He considered that he was free when he ran into his fields near his mother's hut, free to swim in a clear stream that ran through his village, dear students, free to roast malais under the stars and ride the broad backs of the slow-moving bulls, as long as I obeyed my father and abided my customs of my tribe. As long as means, dear students, still he obeyed his father and abided by means also to perform the customs of his tribe. And dear students, I was not troubled by laws of man or God, and he felt that he was not troubled by laws of man or God till he obeyed his father and abided the customs of his tribe. Thank you.